of Exile. I'm playing Inquisitor Righteous Fire, and I'm really enjoying this build. It has the ability to breeze through maps, and I don't get killed very rarely. And I'm really thinking that this is probably the best build of this season with regard to Path of Exile. Hope everybody's having the best day, and I'll be getting to it. Hope you guys are number one. Or you guys are number one. I'm sorry. Things are going great. Hey Silk, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Doing fantastic, man. I hope you're doing all
Heck
right.
yeah.
Yeah, life is good, man. I was just listening to the president's speech and watching the news and then getting all patriotic on you. But I'm going to quit thinking about politics and delve into this game because it's great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this game rocks, man.
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning, but I only work 8 hours tomorrow, so it's no big deal. I usually work 16, so
Oh my gosh, yeah. I sure do appreciate it, man. I tell you, you're doing a good job. Doing a good job.
sir. How's your day so far?
It's going great. It's going
Yeah.
really good.
I was playing with Shikashi earlier, but he never came back.
Oh, okay. Well, it's 2:37 where he's at. He might be
Oh, in the
resting.
morning?
Yeah, he's in
Oh,
Ireland,
dang.
so maybe he's resting. Probably. It's about time for him to hit the hay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. So, where are you at in the game Grand Games series?
I am in Blood Aqueducts.
Oh, that's your thing, man. That's your
Yeah.
jam. That's great. I'm glad, man.
Yeah,
I'm
I just
glad you're
gotta.
enjoying the game and having some fun. That's what you deserve. A little bit of fun, you know.
Yeah.
If you ain't having fun, you shouldn't be doing it. That's my
Yeah.
philosophy. And I think you're the shiz, man. You're number one in my book.
Heck yeah.
Life
Appreciate
is
it.
good. Yeah, life is good, man. And we'll get past things as far as technical issues. We'll get you a computer sometime. That's what I hope so.
Yeah,
It's a pain to
hopefully.
sweat those kind of things. But it's
Yeah, I was
hard when
trying.
you have to. You know what I mean? When you have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to see what's going. Like, I can't get my FPS to go over like 15.
Okay.
And I tried a couple things, but it's just this computer's too old, man.
I
You know?
know. Yeah. That's what I'm
So
thinking.
I'm just gonna enjoy as much as I can of it, and then once I get a little extra money, I'll.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good. Life
My
is.
buddy said
Go ahead.
I could borrow his computer, but I'm not trying to be no burden on nobody, you know?
Well, I mean, if he said you could use it, then what the heck?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best just to take people up on whatever. I would say. Wouldn't hurt it just to put the game on there, play it a little bit, and then take it off when you're ready to move on.
Well, he actually plays this game as well,
Oh, okay,
but he
okay.
he only plays with his son, and his son isn't playing, so
Oh, there you go. Well, hell,
yeah.
that's almost a gift. You know,
Yeah.
that's something that we could look at. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if God's showing you an answer, there's an answer.
Yeah.
So just think about it. Does he live far
Yeah.
from you?
No, he lives about 10 minutes away.
Oh, then that's all right.
Yeah.
Does he have it? Is it a pretty good computer? Is it good enough to play the game? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he hasn't had any issues with it, but um He's the one that actually gave me the RAM for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because at first I only had 8 gigs of RAM,
Yeah.
and it was only technically giving me 3 gigs.
Oh God. But
So
Shokashi was mentioning to me because of the particular operating system, it can only use 8, is what his research had ascertained. If he's correct,
yeah,
we'll see.
it's just kind of strange because like whenever I had the 8 in there, it only let me use 3, and then whenever I put 16, it only let me use like 7.
Huh. Well, then if it's
Yeah,
using 7, when you got the 16 in there, I'd put it in there. whatever,
yeah,
whatever gives you the best
yeah,
results. I mean, it
yeah.
just
So
is what it is.
the memory problem has been fixed, but now it's just the graphics.
Right.
But it'll be all right.
Yeah, little by little.
Yeah.
Little by little is how the war is won. So things are going good with me. I slept all day because I was up till about 4 o'clock in the morning last night trying to help my nephew. He wants to stream. Hey, Hosty, how are you? Thank you for putting the lurk on, man. You're number one. I think we're on for Saturday. If you are on, that's okay. And if you aren't, that's okay too. It's whatever happens, happens, brother. God bless you, Hosty. Life is good.
So your nephew's gonna get streaming going?
Yeah, he's thinking about streaming some music. I mean some movie reviews. He wants to review movies and also do some cooking online. So, and he
Oh,
said he
okay.
doesn't doing it for money. He just wants to do it for fun. So that's the right attitude.
Yeah.
Because doing it for money, it's very difficult to get people to give you money. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
difficult. You know.
Yeah, that's why I started streaming because I just enjoyed you get random people that would come in and they were,
Yeah.
for the
Mostly,
most part, everybody was a cool dude.
yeah, I've met so many good people doing this. That's what I wanted to do. I've met a lot of folks, and then when newer folks come in, I got a lot of buddies because of this. That's all. I
Yeah.
was looking for friends, and I put that up there. Hey, I'm looking for friends because of this situation with being isolated. And it sure paid off because I feel like I was talking to my son, and it's almost the silver lining to the cloud is it's almost better because I don't have to travel anywhere. Like you said, your best buddy's 10 minutes away. Well, even 10 minutes of travel and traffic is a pain in my neck. So, like you said
Yeah.
tonight, within 10 minutes, you said, "Hey, let's." I'm doing a little gaming, so I'm like, "Hey, well, there's my best buddy. I'm gonna jump on there." And now it seems like you're in the same room with me, and I think
Yes,
it's great,
sir.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm having fun, man.
I wish people would understand that,
Yeah.
instead of I get judged for it instead,
Judged for what? For being.
for having friends online instead of
Oh.
in real life.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry
But
about that because
I completely understand. Like I've always been me. So
yeah, me and Nightwing are like we started playing Call of Duty together, and we played all night long, and we didn't discuss anything but that, and we were living in that world, and he helped me to be a better player. And then one
yeah,
other aspect of his of his total being is he's a totally opposite the political ideologies that I am. Okay,
hmm,
I mean dead opposite. It's getting
yeah,
to be so that the president's calling it out. You know what I mean? The president says you're either with us or them. You know,
yeah,
because the philosophy that we win or you cheated does not work. You gotta in our
hmm,
little democracy, you have to say when that guy won, I said, all right, I am I'm all for it. All my only point is, and I want to end this, is that he just became my Facebook friend. So I had to tell him, hey, look, what you're going to see of me there, you not going to like. You know what I mean? And then it's that, and I love you, and that's what I just want you to know. I love you, but I can't stop being who I am. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it'll be
Yes,
okay.
sir.
It'll be okay. Because when I'm in this world, I'm gonna zero in on talking just talking about this game, and the mechanics of this game are so inundated that it takes you away from the doldrums of the world.
Yeah.
I think that's right. And I know that me and my son have discussed video games, and they give you just a little bit of serotonin every time you accomplish something. In your brain, it's a chemical that's released of pleasure. And this game is almost developed by a damn psychiatrist in that it keeps you happy. And one of the things you
Yeah.
said was they keep making the fucking thing harder. But if, as a human being, you want to accomplish, you know what I mean? So if they don't keep making it
Yeah.
harder, you done beat the damn thing. You had it so down that you went into the big bosses and I saw you just annihilate them, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, the big bosses are something that I can never do. I was talking to Sokashi and he said, well, with this build, you're going to be able to face tank. You'll be able to face tank the guys, the elders, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, come on, man. I mean, that ain't going to happen. I've met this guy before, and he is so badass. And when he puts that beam out there, anything standing in front of it is done. And I want it to be that way. Let's just say I don't want to be able to face tank the elders. I want it to be challenging. That way it disseminates to very good players like you and players who are struggling like me. And the guys who are able to do the particular mechanics to dance around that sumbitch like you got to do a dance around him, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's wonderful. I'm preaching to the choir when I tell you all this shit, man.
Oh, you're good,
Because
brother.
you know all this shit. I don't know why I'm doing it. I just, reaffirming what a good thing it is we got here. We got a good friendship. We got a good game. And then if we could just get you a computer to facilitate that, we'll be all right. So we can do that.
Yes, sir.
I think you ought to call your buddy up and say, hey, look, man, and give him that $50 that I have and take him out to lunch and say, I'll take your computer. Let me take you to lunch.
Heck yeah.
I'll take him to lunch, you know what I mean? So then we'll be all right.
Yeah.
That would be a solution for us.
Yeah, I don't get to see him much because, well, he was married before, and then
Yeah, if his kid's not playing, it's probably sitting there not even being used. And you'd use it
Well,
each day.
Well, his son has his own.
Oh, he's got his own computer. Okay.
Yeah, so
shit.
he's just saying you could play on mine because I'm not using it, you know.
Yeah. Did he mean come over there and play or bring it to your home?
No, he probably means like
bring it to your home.
You can borrow it.
Right,
you know?
right. And then just give it back when you're done. What the hell?
Yeah.
Because it's only going to be a temporary situation. The computers are getting cheaper. The cards that you were talking about, at least the card that I got, $600 now.
Yeah.
And back that card used to be $1,400 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I know because I lent Nightwing $1,400 to buy a card. Okay, he's a friend of mine on the internet, and my son went fucking berserk. My son goes, "You shouldn't do that." And do you know he works at Subway, and he repaid me $200 a week until he paid it off.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had written it off. I had said, "Well, look, I don't do any charity work for my religious institution because I give money directly to places that I know that needs it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I pay back my little bit. I used to be on the administrative board of the United Methodist Church. It's a Protestant organization, believes in Jesus Christ, and I did everything I could to back them up. But all they want to do is build buildings, man. They're into building buildings, you know. And seriously, that's what I did. I built them buildings. I would work on the gutters. I put in new gutters. I paid for them. I put in a new septic system. I didn't pay for that, but I helped facilitate putting it in. And I would go over there and set up chairs for their, it just goes on and on. So
yeah,
I'm more into now serving Jesus how I know Jesus would want to be served, and that's helping folks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I gave him the $1,400, I just said to the back of my mind, I said, okay, you pay me back, because if he paid me back, that would make him feel good,
Yeah.
And then I said, well, I don't give a fuck whether this kid pays me back or not, tell you the truth. And I didn't, Because
Yeah.
it was just okay, whatever happens, and he paid me back. So you know, he's a good kid, and now he's trying to get a job at a Lockheed Martin.
Oh, is that the same one?
It's the same one my daughter works for, but they hire by they hire by. I just sold something. I just sold a 70 gold piece thing. That's cool. While I'm sitting here talking to you, so I need to go.
Heck yeah.
That's the only thing I got for sale. I'm glad this guy will get some use out of it, to tell you the truth. And he's giving me 70 gold. That's a win-win. Want 70 gold? Because I just got it off this cat.
Nah, I'm good, brother.
Okay, I know. It'd ruin the game. If I just give you this stuff, it'd ruin the whole fucking game. So let's not do that. So, whatever. You'll get all this shit in the end for your other guy that you play on your other guy. If you want it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like to hit a certain level before I try and focus on anything, you know?
I know what you're doing, and I want you to, as long as you're having, like I'm having fun just sitting here talking to you and hanging
Heck
out.
yeah.
I feel like I'm level 89 now, and I'm going to keep on. I'll get to level 100. I'm hoping by 3 months, and if I don't, what do I give a shit? I just like hanging out with my friend. You know, I used to get together with my friend and drink coffee like I'm doing right now with you. So hell, there's nothing different than it. You're my best buddy. He's my best buddy. See, it's okay to have more than one best buddy. I got about a ton of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of best buddies. That's a gift. I was a
Have
best
you ever-
man in 11 weddings. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah, I had 11 weddings that I was in when I was younger to be best man in. Over my lifetime, over the 32 years
Yeah.
that I've been married, I've been married, and that I was old enough to be best man. You're kind of like, when you're young, you know, you don't get asked to do anything like that.
Yeah. I have been a best man. Well, technically I wasn't the best man, but I
Right.
was.
In there. I know what you mean.
He took it away from me because he gave it to somebody else. He
Who
didn't know
needed
if I
it.
was gonna come or not
Right.
because he was so far away. But I ended up, he was my best friend
Yeah.
growing up. So
Isn't that nice?
of course I wasn't gonna miss that. You
Yeah,
know.
you traveled there.
Yeah.
That's where life,
Oh no.
that's where this computer's a godsend. But go ahead, tell me about it.
Yeah, I actually traveled pretty far and then ended up losing my license over it, actually.
Oh,
That's how I lost my license.
oh no. Yeah.
Is I went to his wedding and I got pulled over going to the hotel,
Right.
and that's where it happened.
Damn, man.
So it wasn't nobody's fault or anything.
I got
I
you.
didn't have my wallet on me, and Texas is
Oh my God.
a state where they don't play around,
No, oh my God, Texas, oh my God. I went to Texas. When I was in Amarillo, I went to buy some beer, and I went to the store, and this guy says, well, you can't buy beer with this ID. It's a Maryland ID. I said, what? I said, what? I said, man, Maryland is in the State of the Union, buddy. You know what I mean? And I was about, I think I was about 27 at the time. But I pulled out my badge and I said, look, man, I'm a federal agent. You know what I mean? Does this mean anything to you? You know, there is a thing called the United States of America. It ain't United Texas. Yeah. These people down in Texas, they think that they're going to, that's it. It's Texas, And I thought, dude, I'm in Maryland. We're part of the Union. The Civil War was over a long time ago. I showed him my badge, and then he goes, all right, you can buy anything you want in here. I don't give a shit. He said, if anybody comes in here and questions me, I'm going to tell them you had a badge. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that, but I just was telling the guy I wanted 6 beers, after work, because like to drink a few beers.
Yeah.
But I took it back to my hotel and had the beers, and then, whatever. Life is funny in Texas.
Yeah.
But they are hard law enforcement. They have their own. That guy was telling me I couldn't buy any beer. certain places are hard on law enforcement. Like the guys that give tickets without anything is like South Carolina. I don't know if you've ever been there, but them
No.
South Carolina state troopers, man, they are just hardcore to the max. I'm glad for them, you know. I mean, but they are out there strict, very strict.
Yeah. And see, I don't mind strict because I follow the rules, you know.
Right, right, right.
But you know, like I didn't have my wallet on me. It was just in the hotel, and I
That
was
hurts.
out of town.
That hurts everything.
I kind of feel like he should have been more lenient, but
Right. Give you a
at the same
break.
time, you know, you're responsible for other people's lives on the road.
I know.
So,
Look, I cannot look at you and tell you that I haven't driven drunk. I wish I hadn't. I'll never do it again. And I told
yeah.
my kids, my daughter was 16 years old, and my son. My son does not drink and will never drink because he experienced the life of growing up with an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Me. And so he will never drink. And so a silver lining came out of my cloud. But my daughter does drink a few beers. And I told her when she was 16, I said, go ahead and drink anything you want. I said, just know this, pick up the phone and call me no matter what time of day it is. Because if you get a DWI, it's going to destroy your career. You know, it's going to hurt you. It's going to really hurt you. And so she said, she called me at 2 o'clock in the morning before, and she would say, I'm going to a party. I'm going to be out till 2 o'clock. This is when the kid was 17. And she said, I'm going to be drinking with college students. Is that okay? And I said, yeah, that's okay. Go to the party and have a good time. But when it's over, you call me, and you call me anytime. If any guy says anything to you or anything, you call me, and I'll be there. Dad will be there. And I was. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I went and picked her up. She had a good time, and then that facilitated her into getting a PhD and becoming a doctor at the Lockheed Martin facility. And that's big money, man. She's really happy now.
Hold the phone, brother. I'm gonna run outside real quick. My sister is here.
Sounds good, brother. See you in a minute.
1 second.
No hurries. Joy, I love you very much. Sure, I'm having a good night, my friend. Honey go and make sure the diaper size is 3. Honey, did you move any of the papers that were on my desk?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious. Oh, here they are. Here they are.
Only thing.
I got it. I found what I was looking for.
Size 3.
Yeah. Now before you order them, I'll talk to
All right, I'm back.
you. He's a big man.
Yeah, I know. Just came out of there. It's been 27 years.
And give me my computer and I'll type it in. Size 3 diapers and see if that's okay. I mean, I wouldn't be remembering that by mistake.
No, I don't think so.
That just comes to mind.
I'm back, brother.
Oh, quick, I need the certification that size 3 diapers are what I remember.
Yep.
Okay, okay. Because I wouldn't be remembering that just out of the blue. I'll be done. Just 1 second. Hold on. Joy, it's size 3 diapers. And then baby. All right, thank you, honey. Thanks, baby. Thanks,
I mean,
baby.
that's
Okay, okay, okay. okay. Life is good. Are you there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna send you a few things. A few things is on the way, and I'll tell you when
Appreciate
it's
it.
getting there, when it should get there, and if it doesn't, then I can make a complaint. But let's just wait, let everything go by its course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll give the people the benefit of the doubt.
You're not streaming, are you?
Yeah. Oh fuck. All right. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there any way you can like mute me?
Yes, I can mute you right now. Oh.